Welcome, brave souls, to a bone-chilling journey that will immerse you in the dark depths of Vermont's haunting legends. In the idyllic countryside of Vermont, a group of adventurous teenagers set out on a summer excursion, eager to explore the hidden mysteries of their beloved state. Little did they know that their quest for adventure would lead them down a path of spine, chilling terror, entwined with a local legend that whispered through the generations. Legend spoke of an enigmatic figure known as the Shadow Man, a spectral entity said to haunt the deep woods of Vermont. Tales of his presence were whispered around campfires, warning those who dared to venture too close to his domain. Undeterred by fear, our group of teenagers embraced the challenge, determined to uncover the truth behind the legend. Armed with courage and flashlights, they ventured deep into the heart of the forest, their laughter echoing through the ancient trees. But as twilight settled and the woods grew still, an eerie silence descended upon the group. The air grew heavy with anticipation, as if the forest itself held its breath. Suddenly, a chilling wind rustled the leaves, sending a shiver down their spines. Strange shadows danced on the forest floor, seemingly alive with malevolence. The group exchanged nervous glances, realizing that the legend they had once brushed off as mere folklore may hold more truth than they had anticipated. As they pressed on, an unnerving presence hung in the air. Whispers drifted through the trees, haunting their every step. Eyes widened with fear as they caught fleeting glimpses of a dark figure lurking just beyond their vision. The Shadow Man, they thought, had emerged from the realm of legend to confront them. Heart pounding, they quickened their pace, desperate to escape the clutches of the enigmatic figure. But as they stumbled through the underbrush, their path became a maze of confusion. Time seemed to warp, stretching the night into an eternal torment. Within the depths of the forest, the group found themselves separated, their voices reduced to desperate cries that vanished into the encroaching darkness. Fear took hold as they realized that the Shadow Man had strategically ensnared them in his domain. As the night wore on, they regrouped, their faces pale with terror. The forest seemed to close in around them, its branches twisting like skeletal fingers. Panic and desperation set in as they fought against an unseen force, determined to escape the clutches of the legend that had come to life before their very eyes. With every step, they could feel the Shadow Man's presence, his malicious intent palpable in the air. Yet, fueled by a primal instinct to survive, they pushed forward, overcoming their fears and defying the fate that seemed destined to consume them. At the break of dawn, disheveled and weary, they emerged from the depths of the forest. Their bodies bore the scars of their harrowing ordeal, and their souls carried the weight of a legend that had become all too real. They vowed never to speak of that fateful night, locking the terror within the depths of their memories. To this day, the legend of the Shadow Man persists in the lore of Vermont, a cautionary tale for those who dare to seek the unknown. The tale of those courageous teenagers serves as a chilling reminder that some legends are more than mere stories. They are echoes of a darker reality that waits patiently to ensnare those who dare to uncover its secrets. In the remote countryside, nestled among towering mountains, a group of adventurous teenagers embarked on a journey to unravel the chilling secrets of an age-old legend that echoed through the valleys. Drawn by the allure of mystery, they sought answers to the haunting tale that had consumed their imagination for years. The legend whispered of an ancient burial ground hidden deep within the woods, known as the Wailing Hollows. It was said that the restless spirits of those who met tragic fates haunted the area, their sorrowful cries echoing through the night. Determined to explore the truth behind the legend, the group ventured into the heart of the forest, their hearts pounding with equal parts excitement and trepidation. As twilight draped its cloak upon the land, the atmosphere grew heavy with an eerie stillness. The teenagers pressed forward, guided only by the pale moonlight filtering through the dense canopy above. Whispers of warning passed between them, cautioning against disturbing the spirits that roamed these sacred grounds. In the depths of the night, as the group stood at the threshold of the Wailing Hollows, an otherworldly chill seeped into their bones. The air thickened with anticipation, and a sense of foreboding settled upon their shoulders. With trembling hands, they pushed through the veil of uncertainty and entered the realm of the supernatural. As they traversed the ancient burial ground, their flashlights pierced the darkness, casting eerie shadows on moss-covered gravestones. Murmurs carried on the wind, whispering tales of tragedy and loss. Each step seemed to echo through the hallowed earth, as if disturbing the sleep of the departed souls. Suddenly, a chilling wind swept through the hollows, extinguishing their flashlights. Darkness enveloped them, and a profound silence fell upon the group. Panic coursed through their veins as they felt an unseen presence drawing near. Whispers became cries, and the air filled with sorrowful lamentations. In the inky blackness, they caught glimpses of ethereal figures, their faces contorted with anguish. The teenagers stood frozen, their minds unable to comprehend the spectral apparitions before them. The spirits reached out, their cold touch grazing the skin of the living, invoking a bone-chilling dread. With hearts pounding, the group clung to one another, their instincts screaming for escape. Summoning their collective courage, they retraced their steps, desperately seeking solace beyond the threshold of the Wailing Hollows. As they emerged from the depths of the forest, breathless and shaken, they realized they had crossed a threshold between the realms of the living and the dead. Their encounter with the spirits had forever changed them, etching the memory of the haunting night deep within their souls. From that day forth, the legend of the Wailing Hollows became a cautionary tale whispered among the locals. The group of teenagers who survived the ordeal bore the weight of the supernatural, forever bound by the shared experience of encountering the restless souls of the forgotten. Their tale serves as a chilling reminder that some legends are not to be taken lightly, for there are forces beyond our comprehension that dwell within the shadows of the past. In the heartland of Ohio, a group of adventurous teenagers embarked on a summer journey, unaware of the terrifying legend that loomed over the land. Drawn by their curiosity, they sought to unravel the mysteries surrounding an infamous local tale whispered among the townsfolk. Legend spoke of an abandoned asylum, once a place of unspeakable horrors, where patients were said to have endured unimaginable suffering. The asylum, known as the Haunting Grounds, had long been closed and left to decay, its history etched in the nightmares of those who knew its grim past. Driven by their quest for excitement, the teenagers decided to venture into the forbidden territory of the Haunting Grounds. Armed with flashlights and adrenaline, they cautiously entered the crumbling asylum, their footsteps echoing through the decaying hallways. As they delved deeper into the shadows, a sense of unease settled upon the group. The air grew heavy, thick with the lingering presence of the tormented souls who once called the asylum their home. Whispers echoed through the corridors, carrying tales of despair and anguish. In the flickering light of their flashlights, the teenagers stumbled upon remnants of the asylum's haunting past. Rusty shackles adorned the walls. Blood-stained operating tables stood as eerie reminders of the horrors inflicted upon the patients. Their hearts raced as they caught fleeting glimpses of ghostly apparitions lurking in the corners of their vision. As the night wore on, the boundaries between the living and the dead blurred. Desperate whispers filled their ears, urging them to leave, warning them of the malevolent spirits that still roamed the dilapidated halls. A chill swept through the air as they reached the asylum's most dreaded ward, known as the Ward of the Lost Souls. It was said that the tormented spirits of the most disturbed patients still clung to this space, forever trapped in a purgatory of their own making. Heart pounding with trepidation, one of the teenagers, Sarah, felt an icy breath on her neck, sending shivers down her spine. She turned, catching a glimpse of a specter clad in tattered hospital attire. Its hollow eyes fixated upon her. Terror coursed through her veins as she stumbled backward, her voice frozen in fear. In a desperate bid to escape, the group rushed toward the asylum's exit, their footsteps echoing with urgency. But the spirits, fueled by their shared anguish, seemed to grow stronger, their spectral forms manifesting with an unsettling intensity. Finally breaking free from the asylum's suffocating grip, the teenagers emerged into the moonlit night, gasping for breath. They knew they had narrowly escaped the clutches of the haunting grounds, forever scarred by the supernatural terrors that had unfolded within its decaying walls. To this day, the legend of the haunting grounds serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks in forgotten corners of the world. It is a story whispered among Ohioans, a cautionary tale to deter the curious and to keep the memories of the tormented souls alive. The teenagers who survived their encounter with the asylum's ghosts bear witness to the inexplicable, forever haunted by the shadows of that fateful night.